Hello, it's me, Philip, and this weighs a blooming ton. It's upside down. It's a Denon UD-M3, and I picked it up from house clearance. It's still upside down. Oh my god. There you go. I've powered it on. It does come on. I tried to get the radio on, but nothing came on the radio. It needs an aerial. I didn't know it, but you have to have an aerial for FM and AM. News to me. But I'm glad it didn't come on, because I noticed when I put a CD in, watch what happens when I turn the volume knob. Turn it down, it's getting stuck. It's actually going up as I turn it down. I'm turning that down. You can see it's going down slowly. So I think it needs a good clean out. The CD does work. If I can find the right button to press. I'm on play, open. There we go. Put my Jamiroquai CD in. Close it. And there you go. 19 tracks, 74 minutes. So it works. I have had some computer speakers plugged in and I had the own volume knob on, so I was able to turn it right down. Thankfully. I would have gotten a fright if it came on full volume. So all I'm hoping to do with this is to open it up, switch it off at the wall, get it opened up. I've got some Super 10 contact switch cleaning lubricant, which may or may not work. Somebody on AV forums had a Denon UD-M3 and they had a volume dial faulty. And someone says it's a common fault, the volume control on the unit needs replacing. So I'm hoping I can get it fixed. I do have the speakers and I do have the remote control. And if I was a bit cleverer, I would have tried the volume with the remote control first. But I didn't. There's the remote control. Ugly blooming thing it is. That's just awful. Anyways, right, get rid of that. So I'm going to open this up. It has been plugged in. So there may be live... it's not live, but there may be voltage inside. So here's a disclaimer picture. So I'm hoping this is going to be a quick video. And obviously this goes for any dial that you're having trouble with. So if you've got a volume control that's scratchy, this is what you should... This is what you could be doing, not you should be doing. Although don't take this video as advice. This has got the old linear transformer in, which makes it super heavy. But I think these came out, I think they were about £300. What's the chances of me being able to get to that volume potentiometer or whatever it is easily? Well, there's all the weight caused by that. The potentiometer is... oh, it's stuck down there. Right underneath there somewhere. It'll be down there, behind there. Bugger. Unless I can take that front off. I might be lucky. There's a couple of screws here and a couple of screws on the bottom. Look at all the circuit board. Got a chip. What's that say? Are you going to focus, Mr. Camera? There you go. Not going to read that out. That's the chip though. Am I safe in putting it that way? So I've got 4 screws on the bottom. They're going to be the same size? Yes, they are. 2 silver screws on the side. Try not to touch it in case it's got power in. I don't think it will have, been a linear power supply. Got some big transistors, MOSFETs on this side. Right, is that front going to come off? Yes, it is. There's some cables and connectors here. This one goes all the way around to the back down in there somewhere. I might be able to just pull these 2 off at the front. Don't snap, don't snap. There we go. So that's them 2 off, which gives us a bit of wriggle room. Pull that out of there. Oh well, this is going quite well, isn't it? Huh? Quite enjoying this one. Bet your gun's wrong sometimes. It's gonna go wrong. Right. Please be the same size. Yes. Yes. Oh, my light's gone off. Hang on. There you go. Looks like it's almost got an add-on piece here for the headphones. Why did I have to do that? Why can't I just do it all in one? Must be modular. Right, hats off to Denon for using all those screws at the same size. Oh, that's even better, look. Okay. I'll probably lift this up and put it out the way. Give us a bit more room. Right. So a little clip at the top. Don't break. There's a clip here, a clip there, look. I wonder if that volume wheel control is holding something in. Ah, look, it is. I need a little way to get that off there. It's a good job I didn't force that. There we go. Ta-da! I'll not tip that upside down in case all the buttons fall out. So it's just this. I'm hoping I can just spray some contact cleaner in there. I'll use this new stuff which I've just bought. Now I'll have to put pretty much all back together to test it, but it's worth it. You probably can't even give these things away now. Nobody uses CDs, do they? And it isn't even DAB. I don't think it's DAB. It's proper wireless radio. That feels like it's spinning a bit better. I could, if needs be, prise them open and open that up. That's something I want to do, to be fair. I don't have to put this front piece back on, do I? I can just plug this in. So I could test it quite easily out of the case. This stuff's supposed to have a bit of lubricant in, which is why I bought it. So I think we'll do that. We'll put this back together. We'll plug it back in, as is. We'll switch it on and we'll see if we get a nice volume control back. I wonder if I can be clever and just put a multimeter on and turn it with and watch the ohms on the multimeter. I'll try that first. This might give us a good indication of whether or not it's worked. If I can hook something in there. It's two. There we go. And probably the middle one I want, I would think. Get the middle one on first. Right, so I'm hooked onto the middle one and the one on the right. Plug them in there. Turn to ohms. Right, what we got? OL, brilliant. It might not be, it might be some kind of transcoder, mightn't it, where just, yeah, I don't think this is a proper potentiometer. Is it? It's something a little bit different. It's a posh one. What's it got labelled on the board? Main volume. It just goes round and round, so it's not a potentiometer like the regular version. So it looks like I am going to have to put it back together. Is it an encoder? I'll have a look at my book. Right, plan B. I'm going to push this ribbon cable back in. Push this little green connector back in. I don't like this at all. I'm feeling a bit electric shocky. I'm going to turn it on. I'm upside down, aren't I? Am I? No, I'm not. Right, it says hello. CD. I'm on the wrong side. Right. Turn it down. Turn it up. Still needs a bit more work. Switch it off at the wall. Don't touch anything for look, not with your bare hands. It's improved. It has improved, and I don't know if it would improve with time. If I bent those pins out, that gets bolted on, doesn't it? So if they do bend out and they don't bend back in, ideally, it wouldn't be that much of a hindrance because it's going to get screwed into place. What do you think? Shouting at the screen now, probably saying, don't do it, don't do it. But I'm going to do it. I just hope there's no spring in. Right, what's inside? It's not coming. I've got some grease there. Yeah, no matter how much I sprayed in there, it was just going to go and land on top of there, wasn't it? Let's put that underneath the scope. And we'll have a look. And see how yucky it looks. I see my scope's working perfectly well today. There we go. Right, well, yes, there you go. I do not know what to make of that. That's the bottom of it. So there's all the contacts. I wonder if I can just... I don't want to use a cotton bud in case it just leaves cotton bud fibres all over it. But those contacts look kind of worn. I wonder if it's just the lubricant that they've put in's just gone gammy. This is IPA and the cotton bud that I don't want to use. It is quite gelled up. What about this bit? That's really gelled up, isn't it? So we can blast it out with this. Got a little bit of canned air here. Right, well that's got the thick of it out. So I'll put a little bit of, that's the Super 10, and I'll put a little bit on the back of there. I'll leave that on there, on the outside. That bit. I don't know whether to leave it on or I'll take it off. It's all gunky. Tell you what I'll put on. I've got some of this. I'll put some of this on. That has all dried up. Gone yak. Right, that's better. Clean that up, get rid of that. If this doesn't work, there's no harm done. I got the unit for free. I've actually got no need for it, to be fair. So it's just a practice piece. Did I go to the top or the bottom? Oh, I can't remember. I should really pay more attention. I think that's the volume there. So it looks like it goes to the bottom. The other way around to what I've got it. I'll squeeze them back in. Well, you cannot see me squeezing them back in. Perfecto. Right. Oh, that feels nicer. I hope it just makes contact with the connectors there. Right, bring this back in. Zoom out. Plug it in, don't switch it on. Plug this in. So far so good. Switch on at the wall. Switch on at the bottom. Hello. Turn it down. Turn it up. Well, that's looking alright, isn't it? 17, 18, 19. Yeah. Wonder how high it goes. 34, is that the highest? Yes. Yeah, that looks good. I'm pleased with that. Turn it off. Goes that way. Doesn't it? No. Can it do, man? Can it? Can it? Oh, it does, because that holds for the CD. Clicky. That's clicked in there. That's clicked in there. That needs to go in there. But we can screw them down first. Yeah, so like I say, I picked this up. This was a bit of a house clearance. And the lads brought this back and it went to go in the bin. So they know I like to fix stuff, so I rescued it. So it looks like only the volume wheel's the problem. So far. I wonder if I can put a little bit of wire, normal bit of wire in the antenna and get some kind of reception to test the radio. Tuned in, my local radio station is 97.1. I don't know if that's a screw. It's not, is it? I think so. And then this one. Denon has kindly put little screw icons where the screws go. Is that looking okay? Buttons feel okay. I can go back on there. Now, that went on the outside, I believe. Like that. Two little ones on the side. These were these little bolt shaped silver ones. And check the bottom, make sure I'm all lined up. I'm not sure if that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4. Must be. That doesn't feel right. Let's hope some of it doesn't fall out. You can see why it costs £300, because it seems nicely made. What have I done? Oh no, what have I done? Blimey. Right top. I should give it a dust out, really, while I'm on. There's a huge heatsink here. I cannot see what that says. I'll have to have a look on the video. I cannot see what it is. There's my torch. STK 405 050A. 050A. That can't be 50 amps. Surely. So I've got two little screws here, which I think went in the side. That says I've been recording for 52 minutes. That can't be blooming right. Surely it doesn't take 52 minutes to put a little bit of lubricant on a volume wheel. I'll cut down all the boring bits and the video will end up about 3 minutes long. Right. Good job I didn't lose that. I'm trying to put the top, that's the top off the end of the screwdriver. I've just picked up the nearest round thing I've seen. There we go. So I'm quite confident that this is going to work. If I turn it on. It's too... Now it is. It's too bright. Hang on. Turn the light off. That's better. Yeah, that's fine. Look at that. That was worth taking that apart. I'll have to bring the speakers home from work. Right, so it's the next day. I've picked up a speaker from work, the speaker that came with it, and I've got it hooked up with some very nice speaker cable. And I also found the remote control that came with it, which pulls down to reveal some more buttons inside. And then further down, I've got some batteries in there, so we'll take them out. Luckily, they haven't leaked. So I'll just pop a couple of new batteries in. So, I'm switched on at the wall. We'll test this power button. I'm assuming the sensor's going to be down here. I'll change position. Right, power. That's not doing anything, is it? CD, play. Ah, did I see a little red light flash on? I did. There's a little red light flashing here somewhere. There's the CD playing, so we know the remote works. And I also picked up, I borrowed this from my brother. It's a TV. It's meant for TV, but it does say 75 ohms, so it might work for FM. I don't know. So we'll plug that in the back. Oh no, it's doesn't fit. That does not fit on there. It almost looks like it needs a male-to-male adapter. What's going on? It's the same size as that, so I need a male-to-male adapter. Why would they do that? Why would it not just... Right, I'll have to go and find one. Things in the way. This is in the blooming way. Turn that off for the time being. There's no radio on there, is there? Oh, there's tuner, but only on preset. Oh, there's more down here. Tuner. Tuner. If I press tuner. There. There we go, tune. So this does look like it's working okay. Band. Yep. It's got some more things on. CD play. Yep. Okay, so that's working. Speaker's obviously working. So the output on the speakers are working. I want to get the radio on so I can find a news channel and turn this up and check the volume. But I need to find an adapter for that. So this aerial is for a TV. I'm not sure if it's going to pick up the radio signals. There is some information about frequency there, but I don't know what frequencies I need for radio. So if you're working on something like this and you're not quite sure, the best thing to do is just to cross your fingers and hope for the best. So I've got an adapter there, which does go in a bit tight. I don't think anything's been in the back of there. There's my aerial, which I will put up a height somewhere, perhaps in front of the window would be a good idea. Right, radio. See if we can tune something in. I've got some audio there straight away, metro radio, but it's music, and I'll get a strike, won't I? So shall I try and wait for the news? What time is it? 11:34. Let's see if we can tune something in. Classic.
This could be a hospital with shorter waiting times.
There you
a
go.
hospital closer to family or friends, or easier to get to. It's your patient choice. To find out more about choosing your
There's no crackling or anything like that on the volume.
Patient choice.
Cataracts are the world's leading cause of avoidable blindness. The metaverse can help address that problem. A virtual reality platform created
Right, that's fantastic. That's a great result, that. So we'll stop that. Turn that down. So that is quite a nice result. So if you've got a volume control, I'm going to go and get my book. So I'm thinking that is actually a rotational encoder. A rotational encoder has a knob that a user can turn to display a series of prompts on an LCD screen or to adjust the input-output on a product such as a stereo receiver. I'm sure I mentioned, there we go, blah blah blah, using methods to measure rotation with precision in 360 degrees. So I think that's what the volume wheel is. Well, it just looks like a potentiometer, but it's not one. If you know what it is exactly, am I right in thinking it's a rotational encoder? But the process is the same if you've got a scratchy volume wheel. That's the process that you need to follow to repair it, rather than throw out your gadget. See, the rotary switch just has so many things. This goes all the way around, so I think it's a rotational encoder. That's my electronic book, volume 1. So, job well done, Philip. See, crossing your fingers, it does work. So that's it for today's video. I'm going to clean this up and I'll probably take it back to work. It will be used as a spare hi-fi in the factory, should the other one go on the blink. If you've got any comments, please leave them in the comment section, and if I've done something wrong, let us know. If I've done something right, give us a thumbs up. Perhaps subscribe if you want to subscribe, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.